Well, it's time to give STEM books their chance to shine as educators increasingly shift their focus towards incorporating science, technology, engineering, and math into their classrooms. So, in celebration of March's Reading Month, we're giving you some STEM-based options that your kiddos are sure to love. Today, we're learning about the author of If I Built a Car, Chris Van Dusen. Here's our own Samantha Jacks.
Taking kids on an inspirational journey. That is the goal of Chris Van Dusen in his If I Built children's books. And it is Chris's imagination that started his career as an author and illustrator.
One day when I was working on an illustration for a magazine, an idea popped into my head, a picture sort of popped in my head, which sort of over time became my first book. And surprisingly, it was published. And then I've just been doing children's books ever since.
Chris rhymes his way through his book If I Built a Car using a Dr. Seuss style formula based on the 1950s and 1960s dream of flying cars, done with the intent to get kids' brains thinking about what they would do if given the chance to engineer something themselves. And it worked.
Since these books have come out, it's been really rewarding for me to hear from schools and just individual kids who have, after the mothers will send me an email and say, after my kid read your If I Built a Car, they immediately grabbed the shoebox that I had and attached some wheels. So it sort of sparks their imagination, gets them to think creatively.
Creating an environment that takes the reader to a place that their imagination then turns into action is not an easy task to fill, but Chris has a standard way of accomplishing that.
I really try to take kids to a place they haven't been or show them something they haven't seen.
Bringing children on an entertaining journey that makes them ask who, what, where, when, and why. The key questions to thinking like a scientist.